So, you ever felt like people that are successful are just really lucky, or that they're born with some skill or some gift, that they are either really athletic or really smart or really good looking, or something that opens doors for them that doesn't open doors for the rest of us, and that's why they're successful. But honestly, there's a lot of really talented, gifted, smart, good-looking people that are not successful at all. So luck has really very little to do with success. What most people who are really successful will tell you is that there is a little bit of luck that is involved, but it was a lot of hard work creating the preparedness for an opportunity that came along. But when I think of luck, I think of like maybe winning the lottery, or probably the ultimate icon of luck in that sense is like Vegas. It's this incredible architectural wonder that's built in the desert, and but it's not just built on sand. It's built on two ideas about luck. And the first idea is that people will forever fall for a get rich quick scheme. We all know that there's no easy way to get rich. Yet, if there's an idea, if there's something that sounds good enough, we're always going to fall for it. Not all of us, but a good number of people, and so it's built on that, and it's also built on the idea that that if you look around, Vegas is winning, so they know that most people, when they gamble, lose, and so Vegas knows that, and they stack the odds in their favor, and that's really essentially what most successful people do, is that they stack the odds in their favor. So nobody really just drifts to success, and is lucky. It is really done by setting goals and achieving those goals. And so anybody that's tried to set goals and has failed, because goal setting is something that you learn, and it's a skill that takes practice. So most of us, when we try to set goals for ourselves, we failed right out of the gate, and we either try to do it again and do it better, or we give up. But it is the key to success is figuring out where you want to go, and figuring out how you're going to get there, and then just executing. That sounds simple, but it takes a lot of hard work, and it takes a lot of thought behind it as well. But I will give you a little secret that I learned over the years, and that is that goal setting is a very different skill from goal achieving. You got to learn how to set your goals, and then you got to learn how to achieve them, and they're two totally different things. Think of it like a baseball player. Catching a ball is very different from throwing the ball. You could be great at fielding the ball and catching almost anything, but if your throw is inaccurate or it can't go very far, then you're no good. And that's me. I could catch, but my throwing was horrible. And same thing the other way around. If you can throw the ball fantastic, but you can't catch anything, then it's useless. So you've got to develop both skills, and that's the key. And so one of the things that you've got to develop if you're going to set goals and achieve them is you got to have a system for doing it. You can't just rely on winging it. And I think of a system as like a golf swing. So if I wanted to learn how to golf, I can go out there and hack away at it, and it's going to take me a long time to figure out how to get my swing to the point where I can drive the ball far and straight every time. But if I'm taught that, I'm going to be taught how to grip the club, where my feet need to stand over the ball, or where my body needs to be positioned, what my backswing needs to be like, my follow through. Everything matters. And so that's a system. It's getting everything lined up to achieve that goal. And so So you've got to develop a system for setting and for achieving your goals. And so the two most important things to remember is that setting goals is not about what you want to achieve in life or what you want to acquire. It's about who you want to become. And so figuring out what you want is one of the hardest things to do. And it takes some time, but everything has to be geared towards who do I want to become? Otherwise, you're just never going to be able to sustain what it takes to achieve any goal if it's not centered on who you want to become. And then achieving goals is the system that you have to create for that is about staying motivated. Because it takes time to achieve your goals and it requires a lot of hard, mundane work, but being really consistent at doing that mundane work. And none of us are good at that. So you've got to develop a system for both of those things, and then that's the way you're going to be able to do it. This idea that people who are successful are lucky, yes, there's a little bit of luck involved, but it's because they've set goals, they've learned how to achieve them, and so when opportunities come along, then they're ready for it. They've prepared themselves well. So listen, just a little bit to let you know about me. I had a local service company for 28 years that I just sold. And one of the things that I did with that service company is I grew up, I didn't get a business degree. I never went to college. I just went into business for myself. And one of the things that I learned is that goal setting and goal achieving is crucial to having a successful business. And then that translated into it's crucial to having a successful life, living life the way you want to live your life. And I realized, having being a service company, we had mostly blue collar workers, not that far out of high school that worked for me. And I thought, man, this skill that I've learned, I should have learned it in high school. These guys probably weren't taught it either. So I started teaching it to my employees, and it became this thing where we shut down one day every year, and we went over our goals, and I taught what I had learned and developed this course and this system for helping them achieve their goals. And seeing the impact that had is the reason that I'm doing this, is because I want to extend that reach and teach others how to set and achieve their goals. So listen, thank you for watching this. Do not hit like, do not subscribe unless you really feel like you got something valuable out of this. My goal is to create at least one video a week of everything that's in my system so that you can watch it and learn. And if you're serious about setting goals, your life will improve dramatically. But in the comments below, let me know what you would find helpful for me to teach or for me to make available so that you can, get better at setting your goals and achieving them. Thanks for watching this. Thanks for taking the time, and I hope I provided some value for you.